Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Rabbi shrahli sadri wa yassirli amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Respected elders and beloved brothers and sisters in Indonesian Muslim community in Calgary, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. From a prisoner to a minister in one day. Would you believe that? Of course, Allah is all-powerful over all things. Allahu ala kulli syai'in qadir. He can give you that. However, in most cases, it's not the case. And as we will see in the story of Prophet Yusuf alaihi salam, that it's not just a moment in a day that he became a minister. Right? He was a prisoner and he became a minister in one day. It's not just a moment in a day. It's a countless trials after trials. Countless patient after patient that he showed, alaihi salam. It's a countless piety after piety that Prophet Yusuf alaihi salam showed. And finally, this patience and piety, sabr and taqwa, finally, patience and piety pay off. And he became minister. Now, the other thing that I would like to say before we start our reading of Surah Yusuf is the chapter that we are going to cover today, inshallah, chapter number 54 until 58, inshallah. Yeah. So the other thing that I would like to say is that about the Quran. Yeah. So the Quran is not a book that when you have a problem in your life, then you go to it, and then let's say, oh, in page 550, I find the answer. Well, it may be the case. Allah ala kulli syai'in qadir. Allahu ala kulli syai'in qadir. However, in most cases, it's not the case. Yeah, and it's not meant to be the case. The Quran is meant to enlighten you, to give light to you. But to achieve that, you need to build a relationship with the Quran. You need to make the Quran your friend. Yeah. You read, let's say 5 ayah a day or 10 ayah a day. And then you increase it. And without you realizing it, you suddenly read a page a day. Or even a juz a day, inshallah. So the reason why I mentioned this is that I'm going to relate these verses that we are going to read to one particular daily life situation. Yeah. When you look for a job, yeah, and then you go for an interview, yeah, or you write your CV. But it's not necessarily just one side of it that's the meaning, yeah, obviously, yeah. So there are many meanings of the Quran, yeah. So when you have a relationship with the Quran, sometimes when you encounter something in your life, you feel like, I think this ayah has something to do with it. I don't know how, but then you read it and and this ayah enlighten you. Yeah. And different occasion, the same ayah give you different light. Yeah. So that's the miracle of the Quran. Yeah. So the Quran is the lasting miracle to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yeah. So let's read these verses together, inshallah. As I said, inshallah, we will read verses number 54, 55, 56, and 57, inshallah. Okay, let's read it together, inshallah. A'udzu billahi minasy syaithanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wa qala al-maliku tuni bihi astakhlishu li nafsi. فَلَمَّا كَلَّمَهُ قَالَ إِنَّكَ الْيَوْمَ لَدَيْنَا مَكِينٌ أَمِينٌ قَالَ اجْعَلْنِي عَلَى خَزَائِنِ الْأَرْضِ إِنِّي حَفِيظٌ عَلِيمٌ وَكَذَلِكَ مكنا ليوسف في الأرض يتبوأ منها حيث يشاء نصيب برحمتنا من نشاء wala nudi'u ajral muhsinin. Wala ajrul akhirati khairul lilladzina amanu wa kanu yattaqun. Sadaqallahul azim. So for the purpose of our lesson today, let's use this translation. Yeah, all right. Read verses number 54. Okay. So here, if you remember, in the previous week, the king said, bring him to me. Yeah, the same. Qala maliku tuni bih. Yeah, bring him to me. But now, there is additional words here. Astakhlishu li nafsi. So now, after all the revelation of how injustice Prophet Yusuf alaihissalam was put to prison, then how he alaihissalam endure and be patient, the king was so impressed with him in a way that he said, Astakhlishu. Yeah, I will select him. Ini kholasa, yeah, is the word that means pure. Yeah, here exclusive. Let's say we also can say exclusive, pure or exclusive. Yeah, so I will make him pure or exclusively for me, purely for me, only for me, exclusively for me. Li nafsi. Yeah, so bring it to me now. But he said that like this. So he even elevated him. So it's not just bring him to me, I'm interested in his interpretation of the dream, and I'm going to give him some reward. No, it's not like that. It's more than that. Istakhlishu li nafsi. All right. And then falamma kallamahu, when he spoke to him, Prophet Yusuf spoke to the king, qala innaka al-yawm. Yeah, so the king said, innaka, truly, al-yawm, today, you are in our presence, makinun, yeah, someone that has authority, and amin, someone that is trustworthy. Yeah. So next ayah, qala ij'alni ala khazainil ard. Yeah, said that Joseph proposed, put me in charge of the storehouses, yeah, of the land, and I'm truly reliable and adapt. Yeah. So of course there are many interpretations to this and many different dimensions to it, but from what one interpretation is that this is not clear in English. However, in Arabic, these two verses are related. Yeah. So it's like you go to a job or work interview. Yeah. So Prophet Yusuf is it's like in the interview, right? But the amazing thing about this is that he was not in the interview before. Yeah. He was in prison. He, with his psychological brilliance and his patience, Prophet Yusuf made the king investigated his case. And the king was so impressed. And then he said that he's going to be, I'm going to put him in my inner circle. You got the job in my inner circle. And then he met the king. Yeah. But when he said that, truly you are in front of us, someone who is full of authority and trustworthy. It's not clear in English. However, in Arabic, according to one of the person, is kind of like, I'm impressed by you. I'm going to make you part of my inner circle. What job do you want? Yeah, you have your authority, and and you're trustworthy. Just tell me what you want to be. So Prophet Yusuf said, make me in charge of the storehouses, because I am Hafiz, trustworthy. Remember, trustworthy, Hafiz. Someone who can guard these storehouses, and Alim, knowledgeable. Right? So if you think about it, right, when we go into the job interview, can we actually show off our, if you like, credential? Can we have a nice CV that we can show, right? Or if someone asks, why do you want me to make you a manager, or why should we make you a manager? Why should we make you this and that and the other? Yeah, of course we can say that. Yeah, we can show that, but don't lie. Yeah, Professor Yusuf doesn't lie. He knows that he is capable to do it. So if you are not lying, if you don't misrepresent your skill, do it. There's no problem with that. Professor Yusuf show us to do it. Yeah. Yeah. So he didn't come into the, as I said earlier, he didn't come to the interview himself at the process. Yeah, he just get a little information, and the king was impressed. And then now the king said that I'm gonna make you my inner circle. What kind of job do you want? And he said, make me in charge of the storehouses. I am Hafiz, I can guard it, and Alim, and I'm knowledgeable. Yeah. So now the next ayah. This is how established Joseph in the land to settle wherever he pleased. Now, the ulama said that there is a relation, or correlation of this ayah with the previous ayah in Surah Yusuf, ayah number 21, where Allah also said the same thing. Yeah, this is when Prophet Joseph alaihissalam arrived in Egypt, yeah, as a slave, and then he was brought to the house of the Aziz. Yeah, so the Aziz, the minister of finance, let's say, according to the Mufassirun, actually bought him as a slave, and he established Prophet Joseph alaihissalam in his house. Yeah, so Prophet Joseph here, we can see here, وَكَذَلِكَ مَكَّنَّا لِيُوسُفَ فِي الْأَرْضِ ya وَلِنُعَلِّمَهُ مِنْ تَأْوِيلِ الْأَحَادِيثِ. Excuse me. So here you can see that this is how we establish Joseph in the land. Yeah, so it's the same here. This is how we establish Joseph in the land. But now, because he can stay anywhere in Egypt, he Subhanahu wa Taala add these words, yeah, to settle wherever he please, yeah, as opposed to just how establish Joseph in the land, yeah. And then he also said here, Sallallahu Azza wa Jalla says, nusibu bi rahmatina mayyasha. We show mercy on whoever we will, yeah, and we never discount the reward of the good doers, muhsinin. Yeah, it also has a correlation to this ayah. Yeah, you can see here in the following ayah of verses number 22. Yeah, atainahu hukman. Yeah, we give him wisdom and knowledge. Wa ilma, hukman, wisdom and knowledge. Wa kadzalika nazil muhsinin. Again, twice. Prophet Joseph alaihissalam is referred to by Allah Subhanahu wa Taala as muhsinin, a person who is doing good. Yeah. So here in the ayah that we read today, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala doesn't tell that He will be giving Prophet Joseph alaihissalam hikmah, wisdom, and ilm, knowledge, because he has it already. Yeah, he's mature and he has it already. But then Allah Subhanahu wa Taala says the same thing. Yeah, wala nudi'u ajral muhsinin. So he referred to again Prophet Yusuf as good doer. Yeah. So now it's kind of like previously a prisoner rather, and then now he's a minister. He can settle anywhere in Egypt. Yeah. He has a lot of authority. Yeah. And this is how Allah Subhanahu wa Taala elevate people. Yeah, elevate people as we also see in Surah in one of other verses in the Quran, yu'izu man tasha'u wa yudillu man tasha'. He elevate whoever He will, and He abase whoever He will. May Allah Subhanahu wa Taala make us among those that He elevate, insyaAllah. However, the last verse that we are going to read today, insyaAllah, it says that wala ajru akhirati khairu lilladina amanu wa kanu yattaqun, and the reward of the hereafter. So after all the thing that is so good happening to Prophet Yusuf alaihi salam, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala said that, but the hereafter is far better for those who are faithful and mindful of Allah. And this is how the first way of how you read this. Yeah, there are so many things like this in the Quran. Yeah, so with all the things that is good in this world, yeah, for the people of taqwa, yes, Prophet Yusuf alaihi salam showed a lot of taqwa. The akhirah is even better. The hereafter is even better for him. Yeah, it's better for him rather. Yeah, it's better. Okay, but there's another also way of reading it is that, yeah, for the people of taqwa, right? Waja'alahu makhraja. Yeah. So Allah Subhanahu wa Taala give exit strategy, give a leeway to people of taqwa from wherever that He doesn't think of. Yeah. So here, so in the world, everything is good, just like Prophet Yusuf alaihi salam, and in akhirah is even better for him. Yeah, so you can read it as this is in this world, but akhirah is better. So that's one way of reading it. And the second way is that this is good things in this world for the muttaqin, for the people of taqwa, and in the akhirah, this muttaqin will get even better than that. Yeah, so it's like win-win situation. Well, for the people, not people of taqwa or even the unbeliever, if he's doing good, he will get something good in this world. But then it will not translate to goodness in akhirah. That's what we believe. Yeah. Nonetheless, Allah is someone who Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, and He is ala kulli shay'in qadir, and He is also the Muqtadir, who determine everything. So we just believe what we are told to believe at what we learn, but everything is in the hand of Allah. We never know. Yeah, we never know. We don't know where we are when we end our life. Hopefully, it's husnul khotimah, and we also don't know other people. So we just do our best, insyaAllah. So may Allah give us taqwa. May Allah inspires us to become piety, like Prophet Yusuf alaihi salam. And may Allah give us tawfiq so that we can do well in this world and also in akhirah, and make this world of a good preparation for our akhirah. Aqulu qouli hadza astaghfiruhu innahu huwal ghafurur rahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.